Okay, so we got a few updates for the one-man army series we're doing. Uh, because I think the main focus here is like professions and crafting. Past Mythic Zero gear, I think I'm only allowed to use crafted gear. Unless it becomes a huge stopping point and I'm not able to do heroics. I think that should be feasible. I don't know if there's other ways to get the primal infused essence or whatever that lets you craft like 402 gear or whatever, but I think crafting gear with a high enough item level will still be good enough for me to progress, right? Uh, so that's probably gonna do a little bit of modification to the thumbnail so that I can get the rolls down proper now, because I like the idea that it's only crafted gear, right? But as you can see, we are level 61. I was debating if I should just keep gathering to level, because in the end, that's what we're going to need a lot of resources anyways, right? To level a lot of professions. Or if I rush this one to 70. And I was like, what do I really gain from rushing this guy to 70? I guess I could start gearing and collecting uh, weekly cash, or weekly vaults, excuse me. You're now also able to get infinite relays or whatever they're called, for the crafted gear. So that's nice. And then you also have the thing that lets you craft tier pieces now. So I think those will be allowed because it's still technically crafting, right? I'm not obtaining it from other sources. I'm just taking gear I have and turning it into tier gear, which I think is fine. Past that, we can go ahead and go to our character screen here. Hopefully it's instant. Nice. We do have Dark Iron Dwarves. This is for the people who don't watch the streams at all, right? I found out you don't need the Ready for War achievement at all. You just don't, apparently. I just needed to be level 60 to get the Call for Allies, and then I could do their scenario quest. So we do have the Dark Iron Dwarves, as you can see. So we will be leveling our Death Knight today at some point, probably. I might try to gather all day today to get this guy to 70. The only reason I'm not deciding to rush to 70, and when I say rush to 70 is use the time walking dungeons to level, is because I can't see them. So unless you need a certain item level to see it, I'm not really sure why I can't see the Legion time walking dungeons. Like if we look here, maybe you'll be here. Nope, see, we only see Dragonflight and Dragonflight. I'm guessing you need to either be slightly higher level or slightly higher item level. The item level is probably more likely just because I'm like way below the item level recommended geez for Dragonflight anyways. So yeah, past that, I don't think we have any big world quest with gear today. That's not really it is an upgrade, so we might go and do that and grab some wrists and stuff. But that'll all be done in the live stream. This is for the upload video today. So past that, right now we've just really been gathering. That's how I got what we got so far from 60 to 61. If anything, maybe we do from 61 to 62 gathering, and then we start leveling our Death Knight. And then once we get bored of running stuff for our Death Knight, we come back and level a little bit. So I'll probably do a little bit of alternating today, or whenever, if you watch the live stream, you'll go ahead and get to see that. Eventually, I will be uploading videos of like getting this stuff together, crafting the gear, and what all we're doing. But right now, it's still a whole bunch of setup and getting alts ready for all the professions. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. We will be staying Fire Mage. I have not decided what I'm going to do as my main spec for the Death Knight yet. Unholy seems like it might be fun. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy the playstyle. Past that, I guess we could go Blood and just tank, but we'll see. We'll figure it out once we get there. Uh, I thought I was going to be able to assign a guild charter with just all my characters, but I won't be able to. Because you need 4 unique player signatures, which means it can't be on the same account. So I might have to figure out a way to make a guild. I should have just kept the one from my old characters, put them in, and then disbanded it. But it's alright. I thought about just making 3 other accounts to and just multi-boxing them in to sign the signatures, and then I'll kick them all out. Because I want to use the guild bank to transfer everything between characters. That way I don't have to keep mailing and stuff. I can just put stuff in the bank when I'm not using it. So when I want to craft something, I can just run over to the guild bank and do it from there. So at some point we'll be doing that. Probably not today because we don't really need it right now. When we get more into the swing of things, we'll definitely be making a guild. If I'm able to just find 3 other people or 4 other people, because I think you count as one and you need 4 more, I'll go ahead and make a guild for all my alts. Okay, and with that we have reached 62, so I can finally stop gathering for a little bit. I've had to guess maybe 40 minutes, give or take a little bit of time. I don't know what we're going to spend this talent point in, to be honest. We'll just worry about that later because we're going to switch over and start streaming on our Dark Iron Dwarf for a little bit. But yeah, not bad. I mean, it went way faster than I thought it would. So we'll fly over to Valdrakken, and if we see any good ores, we'll go ahead. But here's the mock-up of all the stuff we got. Those are just basic ores, so I'm not too worried about it. If I see any kind of like specialty ores, elemental ores or whatever they're called, then I'll drop down like this right here, because we're going to need a lot of rousings to turn into awakens as well later. This is going to, the rousing orders are going to be so few and far between. Okay, I don't know how I ended up here. I don't think, but we'll take it. Yeah, we'll just fly back over here. Or I guess we could land. It doesn't really matter. We found so many molten ores today. It was ridiculous. Like, you see how many rousing fires we have? Like, almost every elemental ore we found today was a molten ore. I was like, geez, another one? Yep. Kept going. What is that? No. You know, we'll probably just land on this perch right here if there's no mobs. Yeah, this is just a mob. Okay. Maybe at this fancy looking cave. Super fancy cave. Okay, right here is fine. Yeah, so we're gonna definitely start being able to level alts now. We did get a ton of skill points, so now we're at 10 and 10 here. And then on our herbalism, we're at 5 and 15. So, a ton of skill points. We got both our epics that give you 3 points each. So that was nice. I don't know if you can talk, if there's like a herbalism and mining master, so you can get a free 10 points like there is for a lot of the other. So if there is, I need to look it up because I need to be grabbing on everybody so I can maximize the amount of actual ores and stuff we're getting. So far, our haul is not too bad, though. So I can't complain.